The city of Chicago. There's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Ought to be a good one here between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Jake Arrieta is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
Ben Revere heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, number 9.
And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Arrieta into the windup. Here it is on 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
You got to be swinging at good pitches. Avoid wasting at-bats by going out of the strike zone on this guy.
Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde has a bit of a reputation for rewarding pitchers that pound the bottom of the zone. Calls the game well, but we might see some strike calls below the zone that hitters aren't going to be too happy with.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And with that, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, the last place you want to hit the ball against this team, right field. He won the Gold Glove Award last year. You can go get him with the best of anyone.
Bryce Harper is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now, people have described this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
Grounded down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, and he was maybe just a pitch away from a spotless top half of the first inning. And now he's going to have some work to do with a runner on second now here following that 2-out double.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
All of a sudden, you got to be careful now with the cleanup guy up there with a runner in scoring position. He could be in danger of giving up that first run after all.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA of just under 3.5. He's thrown some great ball games in his career. He's thrown some real clunkers. Hopefully, for his sake, he throws well in this one.
Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And, oh, he can't rein it in. And he misses with it, 1-1. This one's flared out toward left. Worth is there. One away. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Yeah, you know, you have to be careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
Settling in now, Jason Hayward, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit out toward second. Gloved by Murphy. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could throw it from the wall. He could probably throw it from the darn stands. I hope he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Hit to short. Espinosa's up with it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. After 1, no score. Daniel Murphy makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Daniel Murphy.
Arrieta's got his target. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Fowler moves over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And 2 quick outs here in the second.
7. Shortstop, Danny Espinosa.
Danny Espinosa into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Anthony Rizzo strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As this is on the ground, softly towards first. Espinosa. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
Boy, and that's good athleticism here by the pitcher, getting off the mound. He gets the ground ball to first, but then he hustles his way over to the bag to help them wrap up that 3-6-1 double play.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian here as it's Wilson Ramos that gets set to lead off the Nationals half of the inning. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Fowler on the run. He's got it one away. Max Scherzer stands in.
Max Scherzer.
Arrieta's ready. First pitch on the way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here's Ben Revere as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Home half of the third coming up. Nosgel Montero digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher Miguel Montero.
Into the windup and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Still 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Worth on the move. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it.
Yeah, a little surprising here. That was not an easy chance moving toward the line, but it shouldn't have been anything that he can't handle. He just lets the ball go right past him.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Addison Russell settles into the box for his first chance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Rendon is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the second out. Jake Arrieta steps into the box. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, give him some credit. With 2 outs, a lot of pitchers will just leave that bat on their shoulder, but he's at least taking some hacks and making the pitcher work.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order.